Hello guys, this is Hershey aka MyBalkanGaming, and today we have another ship review. This one is about the Vaadwaur Manasa Assault Escort, which you can get from the new Vaadwaur lockbox. I'm hoping that I pronounced Manasa correctly. Ships of the Vaadwaur supremacy emphasize the frontal assault and overwhelming offensive tactics favored by the Vaadwaur commanders. Their dedication to warfare allows these starships to remain formidable foes, even though portions of their technology could be considered antiquated by modern definitions. Manasa-class escorts, also sometimes called assault vessels, represent the bulk of the Vaadwaur fleets. This highly maneuverable attack craft possesses tremendous offensive capabilities along with remarkable durability due to its powerful shields. And here is the ship. When I first looked at the pictures for the Manasa, it reminded me of this ship, Hunter Heavy Escort. Thankfully, when I got the ship, you can clearly see they are not the same. The Manasa is not an ugly ship like the Hunter Heavy Escort, but it's not the most beautiful ship in stow. It's somewhere in the middle. Well, but I especially like this red glow from the engines. What do you guys think of the looks? Do you like the design? Tell me in the comments below. So where you can get this ship? If you are extremely lucky, by the way I'm not, you can get it by opening newly released Vaadwaur lockboxes, or you can get it from the exchange. I got one from the exchange. One unlucky bastard have put it 50 millions lower than the next one. So of course I snagged one. Currently the price is fluctuating between 120 and 140 mil. But I'm sure if you wait for a couple of weeks it will fall below 100 million. So this ship can be played by all factions. You must be at least level 40 to fly it. But before we get into the stats, one more question for you. Do you think this ship cannot perform the King, I mean the bug ship? Also tell me in the comments below. Let's now talk about those stats. And I'll do a short comparison to the Jem'Hadar attack ship. Base stats are for hull 30,000 at level 40, 34,500 at level 50 and 40,000 at level 60. So similar stats like the bug ship I use on this character. Shield modifier is 1.20, which is a lot better than the bug ship, which has a 1 as a shield modifier. You get a crew of 150. The Vaadwaur Manasa Assault Escort has 7 weapon slots. Impressive 5 weapon slots in front and 2 at the back. Bug ship also has 7 weapon slots, but with 4 in front and 3 aft combination. Device slots are 2. Base turn rate for this ship is a very nice 18 degrees, so it's quite maneuverable, but falls short of the bug's impressive 20 degrees turn rate. You also get plus 10 weapon power and plus 10 engine power, while the bug gets plus 15 weapon power. From the Starship Master package for escorts, you get precise weapon systems, tactical maneuvering, enhanced weapon systems, devastating weaponry, and a new Starship trait called Frontal Assault. So after reaching level 5 in your Vaadwaur Manasa Assault Escort, you will unlock the Frontal Assault Starship trait. While this Starship trait is slotted, activating cannon abilities will provide you a boost to your frontal shield hardness and regeneration rate for a short time. So this trait is actually useful for escorts, you know, the line of the ship that the trait belongs to. Some previous ships that was not the case and frankly annoying. But unfortunately it does not come close to the other Vaadwaur ship that also got released, which is the Azteca heavy battle cruiser. That trait is called Supremacy, and it's so OP that people are just buying that ship for that single trait and nothing more. It's so OP that they will surely nerf it before the next lockbox. You also get a new universal console called Polaron Barrage Launcher. This trademark piece of technology has become a well-known signature of the Vaadwaur fleet since their recent re-emergence. By utilizing a series of special power capacitors loaded directly into the primary weapon relays, they can periodically unleash a punishing barrage of Polaron energy into the foe's general vicinity. This universal console also provides an accuracy buff that scales with your current throttle level. I fucking love this universal console, and those visuals are just awesome. This ability is originally on the Vaadwaur NPC cruisers, but I understand why they have put it on this ship rather into the Azteca battlecruiser. That would just make it so OP, and now they have some sort of level playing field. The trait in the battlecruiser and the console in an escort, and I personally like they have chosen this path. This is a tier 6 ship. It has 11 console slots. 11. There are 5 tech consoles. You also get 4 engineering and 2 science console slots, so 1 more console slot than the bug. Both layout is 1 lieutenant tactical, 1 commander tactical, 1 lieutenant commander engineering, 1 lieutenant science/intelligence, and 1 lieutenant universal. So this escort has a flexible layout, which makes it quite durable compared to the bug ship, which has a buff layout which is even more tactically oriented than the Manasa, but not as flexible. Also, there is that lieutenant intel slot, which of course bug doesn't have. As you can see, I'm using this ship on my Fed Tech officer. If you want to use the full potential of this ship, you should open it on a tech like I did. This character, which is level 60, I have mostly upgraded gear. My choice of weapons are appropriate for this ship, which is of course a combination of Polaron dual heavy cannons and a dual beambank. I'm also using a cutting beam. For the space set, I'm using my standard escort combination, which are Elite Resilient Fleet Shields Res B and a 2-piece Borg set. On the tech console slots, I have the Universal Polaron Barrage console, 2 Fleet Anti-Proton Mags, Exploiters, and 2 locators. On engineering consoles, I have an Acetona simulator, but if you are not a fan of this console, just put that Polaron Barrage Universal console here, and just use 5 Fleet Tech consoles for even more firepower. Also on there I have 2 Fleet Neutronians and a simulated module. And on Science I have a Bioneural Infusion Circuit and a Tachyokinetic Converter. Let's now see my buff layout. So with this ship you even have the option to use an aux-to-bed build if you really want to. But I have opted for the aux-to-dampeners build. If you use this build, just make sure to have the matter antimatter specialist buff, which you should really use with this build. Blue one is fine and it's really not expensive. As you can see on that Lieutenant Universal, I'm using an engineer officer with engineering team and aux-to-dampeners. On the commander tactical slot I have tactical team 1, cannon rapid fire 1, beam overload 3 and attack pattern omega 3. On the lieutenant tactical I have the tactical team 1 and cannon rapid fire 1. On the lieutenant commander engineer I have emergency power to shields 1, aux-to-dampeners 1 and emergency power to shields 3. So an escort where you can use emergency power to shields 3, awesome stuff. On the lieutenant intel/science I'm using hazard emitters, and as I'm well protected and don't need TSS, which I generally use, I'm using override subsystem safeties for even more weapon juice. For the personal traits I use of course all the space ones, and for the space reputation I use these ones here. Let's now also see my DOF layout. So it's quite expensive, but it's my main character, so fuck it. But let's test this bad boy in some action. I'll do my standard testing procedure with testing in Infected Space Advance, and in Space Battle Zone and Argala Sector Patrol. Just before that, I'm going to show you how can you customize this ship. Unfortunately, there are even fewer options than past couple of ships I reviewed this week. And also, I'll show you the bridge, which is, in my opinion, one of their weaker designs. You guys enjoy the fight, and I'll tell you my final impressions and numerical grade for this ship just after all that. If you want to stay for the in-game testing, if you don't want to stay for the in-game testing, you can jump to the last couple of minutes of the video and check my final impressions, including the grade. So see you out there. So in conclusion, I really like this ship. I made a short comparison to the bug ship I'm using on this character to see if the Manasa will replace him. So let's do a short recap. Manasa has a similar stats to the bug, but has a great universal console. Bug does not. It has a nice Starship trait. Bug does not. It has a more flexible buff layout than the bug, where you can even use aux to bet or aux to dampeners builds. You also can use EPTS3 and of course some nice Intel powers. Oh yeah, it's just 4 times cheaper than the bug. So is the Manasa better than the bug? Well, I have laid out the facts for you guys and I'm sure you can make up your own mind. But it's clear which ship is better. So for the Vaadwaur Manasa Assault Escort, my final verdict is 9 out of 10. Guys, what do you think of my verdict and what do you think of the ship itself? Tell me in the comments below. Oh, one more thing. Some of you think I sound like Checo and wanted me to say 2 words. Nuclear vessels. Enjoy! This is it for today. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and share this video. Follow me on these social sites and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.